Slamineer that gave us these burning questions. Was Tinky Winky gay? Or just super well-adjusted?
Yeah!
Is there any person better loved in America's trailer parks than Jerry?
He performs miracles every day on that show.
And is that Furby your friend or a double-crossing little bastard?
I'm sorry, say it again. Say it into the Furby.
The answers to those questions.
Indeed, I did have a relationship with Miss Lewinsky that was not appropriate.
And I quote from the Star Report, at one point,
the president a cigar into Ms. Lewinsky's
then put the cigar in his mouth and said, it tastes good.
This is good. This is really good.
Say it, baby.
Was the end clipped? Was it a circumcised cigar?
If he had to use a cigar, I think his don't work.
These allegations are false.
What they have to do is to educate men and women to use that pill within the relationship.
I would encourage everybody who's watching tonight, talk to each other. Talk to your lover. Talk to your spouse. Get to the root of it. That's what I did. And it's made all the difference in the world. I'm right now.
All over the news. It was like, you know, an asteroid could hit the Earth, and it's not that weird, and probably destroy all life on Earth.
Scientists are predicting that an asteroid will come dangerously close to the Earth in the year 2028.
They made me very scared that something was going to happen.
Ben Affleck, he got new choppers for that movie.
They paid him $20,000 and then held him down and gave him dentures.
I got it.
Ben Affleck was in that movie? See, all I saw was the teeth.
And swimming in the shallow end of the gene pool with Jerry.
Typical guest on Jerry Springer show had maybe 6 or 10 teeth and probably didn't have a birth certificate.
Next on I Love 1998. But first,
I remember even as a grown adult being sucked in, and immediately I was like, oh, I'm so relaxed and I don't know why.
All the Teletubbies were feeling very, very happy.
We used to take so much X and watch this show. I'm getting a contact high just playing with these guys.
The big sun that comes up with that baby's face.
He's kind of like the Teletubbies dictator. And they have to bow down to his magical baby power.
Dawson's Creek really captured sort of the awkwardness of a lot of high school kids, the way that they're sort of inarticulate, can't really string a sentence together a lot of the time.
I just think our emerging hormones are destined to alter our relationship, and I'm trying to limit the fallout.
People don't talk like that, ever.
Are you looking for romance tonight?
Pacey's the character I related to. In high school, I remember having trouble just talking with my teacher after I'd had sex with her.
I'll tell you what, why don't you call me Miss Jacobs during school hours?
Coming up, soccer moms on the march.
If her family's an army, she's the general. Instead of a tank, she has an SUV.
Plus, the return of swing, the vicious violence that comes with it.
Highly choreographed physical abuse is what swing dancing boils down to.
Everlast, the dirty white boy rocker, and Jonathan Davis, the dirty corn rocker.
Hey, incest. How do we make it work?
For the past 10 months, I've been prostituting myself.
Have you had any customers?
Where do they find these people?
Put some clothes on now!
Typical guest on Jerry Springer show had maybe 6 or 10 teeth and probably didn't have a birth certificate.
I challenge each and every one of them to prove how bad they want to be governor.
I was a fan of Jesse the Body.
I want a piece of you!
And I'm a bigger fan when he ran for governor.
This had the whole nation captivated. The Furby.
The little plastic fuzzy thing that was possessed by Satan.
We love you.
It makes National Security Agency has issued a directive banning Furbies at its Fort Meade headquarters.
Who's going to suspect that you're a spy when you're carrying around a Furby?
They were scared that it might get, like, in the president's chambers and record his conversations.
I'm sorry, say it again. Say it into the Furby, please.
There's countries of people that need food and stuff, and we had to run to the store and buy Furby.
That's the American way. Let's find the most useless piece of plastic and fur, make it battery powered and put a computer chip in it, and then convince everybody on the planet it's worth $27.
I got my money right here. I want my Furby.
He's
He's in a tight purple bowling outfit with the hairnet.
My favorite has got to be the ball cleaning technique, which I do now every time I go to a bowling alley.
We want some money, Labotsky.
It's one of those things like you walk out, what was it about? I don't know. It's cool though, wasn't it? Yeah, it was really cool. Let's go get a white brush.
It's the heyday of homegirl #1, Martha Stewart.
She owned 60% of Kmart. She owned 40% of her own soul.
Music. You know, it's a lag time.
I love the really bad dancers. It's more entertaining. I mean, I've seen so many guys drop girls cold. I mean, just bam, just into the crowd, into the stairs.
Men could throw women around in a constructive way. Highly choreographed physical abuse is what swing dancing basically boils down to.
The question of who will be home run king hangs in the air like a high fly ball.
The home run battle in '98 between Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa was awesome.
Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa were chasing Roger Maris's home run record at 61.
It was McGwire doing it, it was Sosa doing it, it was McGwire doing it.
Who's going to win it is anybody's guess.
Both of them were classy guys, and they were so different. You know, big old white kid and this Dominican brother.
Sammy's got the home run lead.
Mark McGwire, whatever. Sammy Sosa, love you. Even though I didn't understand a word he ever said.
If he can hit 2 more today, all the Dominicans were like, Sammy's going to do it! Sammy's going to do it!
My favorite character on the show was the father, because he just sat in that Easy Boy all day.
Really, I mean, what do you know about the art world? Apparently about as much as you do.
It's kind of a sitcom that asked you to do homework.
Le cigar volant!
Oh, they made a reference to poetry I haven't read.
Remember when you used to think that the 1812 Overture was a great piece of classical music? Was I ever that young?
What happens when you close the barn door while the horsey's still out?
Oh.
Painful memories of There's Something About Mary. Next on I Love 1998.
There's something about Mary. Ben Stiller, the movie star, is born.
Getting caught in a zipper scene as a man, that was a painfully sad scene. I don't think women could relate to that as well as a man.
She sees him see her, and he gets all flustered and tries to, and it just, you know. Wrong moment.
He catches his tender tissue in his fly.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, for goddamn sake!
Oh, they're not going to show it. They're not going to show it.
Is it the Frank or the beans?
And then all of a sudden, bam!
Holy
Every guy in the planet went, oh! Maybe don't wear button flies more.